Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is Muhammad Shallah, the English lecturer of Communications class. Today we will start Unit 1, the first lesson of Unit 1, which is titled Starting Out. As I told you before that I'm going to divide my class into two parts. The first part here will practice the listening questions and exercises or any activity. Then we will practice more on the speaking. So here in the listening, it's important to mention at the beginning of this unit that we have to achieve two listening objectives. The first one is listening for specific information. When we talk about specific information, I mean exact information. Exact information, for example, if I ask you, how old are you? You tell me I'm 26, only 26. How old are you? 26. Where do you live? And so, what's your name? Ali. So here what we call specific information. What I mean, exact information, without any additional information. Listening for just is the second objective, is or means listening for general idea. So just means general idea. So for example, if I ask you, do you remember the first lecture we finished last time? Could you please tell me what is the gist of that lecture? So you start telling me it was about introduction, about the student's guide, it was about the rules of the class or classroom. So you tell me some information in general about the topic without exact numbers or pieces of information. And sorry, in the speaking part, we will achieve some objectives here regarding checking and confirming information, how to check and how to confirm these information. And after that, we will talk about how to stress some sentences, especially the yes/no questions and WH questions. And the last part, we will have some vocabulary development. Of course, I will give you the vocab list, and you have to practice them with me one by one, so we know how to use the word in a sentence and we know its meaning. Let's start now with the first exercise. If you look here, we have 5 pictures. A, lecturer. B, tutor. C, administrator officer or admin officer. D, teacher. E, librarian. The question here in the listening at college, number 1, look at the photos. Work with a partner. It's difficult to work with a partner now because you are at home. So work by yourself. Match the people with the information they give at college. Here we have some information at the list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I want you to match them to the pictures. You have 30 seconds to find the answers. Yes, time is up. Let's start finding the answer. Now, if you look at the first picture here, sorry, which is about the lecturer, what does the lecturer do? Yes, he gives formal, prepared talks. He speaks in lectures, in colleges. He gives classes in a formal way, information in a formal way. The second one be the tutor. The tutor's role is to advise and feedback on a project. Sometimes your teacher or your lecturer asks you to work on a project, and when you finish that project, he gives you some feedback to improve your work in the next or in the future. So this is the role of the tutor. The third one, C, admin officer, is the person who give instructions for registration, how to register the courses in the college or university, how to find your classes, how to know your classes or your timetable. He gives you all information and the instructions you have to know regarding your college. And the teacher is the person who gives classroom instructions, who teaches in the classroom, of course. And finally, the librarian is the person who advises on borrowing books, is the person who can help you when you go to borrow any book from the library or to ask about any information. He can guide you to the suitable source. Let's move to the second part of this lesson or this class is the first exercise listening. Here we have 1.1, listen to the teacher giving instructions. And what you have to do now, you have to circle the correct answer on your book. The book you have now, you have to circle the answer. Please be careful in following the orders. When the question asks you to circle the answer, please put a circle around the answer. If the exercise asks you to underline, so you have to underline. Cross, you have to put a cross. So please follow the rules, follow the instructions. Let's look at the exercise. Here we have 3 sentences. And in these 3 sentences, you have 3 choices. Turn to page 28, 38, 48. Number 2, finish the exercise in 5, 15, 50 minutes. And finally, work in pairs alone or in a group. It's a simple exercise. Now, what we are going to do in this exercise and in the other exercises in the future, especially in the listening, we will listen to each exercise 3 times, then we will check the answers. So it's important to listen 3 times, even if you know the answers for the first time. My purpose from that is I want you to listen more and more to the words, the pronunciation, how to pronounce the words correctly. So please be patient and listen for the 3 times. Then we will check the answers together. Please don't ask anyone for help. Work alone. This is the basic. It's introduction. It's simple for you. So if you start step by step, you can improve your work and improve your listening skill. So here, let's start listening.
1.1 1.
Right, everyone. Open your books at page 28. No, sorry, 38.
2.
You have 15 minutes to complete the exercise, and then we'll go through the answers.
3.
Working with the person sitting next to you, read the text about the invention of computers and answer the questions. If you have any problems, put your hand up.
Listen again to the second time now.
1.1 1.
Right, everyone. Open your books at page 28. No, sorry, 38.
2.
You have 15 minutes to complete the exercise, and then we'll go through the answers.
3.
Working with the person sitting next to you, read the text about the invention of computers and answer the questions. If you have any problems, put your hand up.
Now listen to the third time.
1.1 1.
Right, everyone. Open your books at page 28. No, sorry, 38.
2.
You have 15 minutes to complete the exercise, and then we'll go through the answers.
3.
Working with the person sitting next to you, read the text about the invention of computers and answer the questions. If you have any problems, put your hand up.
Okay, now let's check the answers. Number 1, turn to page 28, right? No, it's 38. This what happens sometimes in the listening exercises and in the exams. Sometimes the information, the given information is changed. So you have to listen to the end of the sentence. Here the speaker first said, turn page or turn your book page 28. No, sorry, 38. So he changed the answer. Sometimes they give the information at the beginning of the sentence. So put a mark on that answer, but listen to the end of the sentence. So if the answer is changed, you have to change and be careful with that. Number 2, finish the exercise in 15 minutes, right? Which means 50. No, it's 15. Remember, some students face some difficulties with these numbers between 13, 30, 14, 40, 15, 50, 16, 60. Be careful with these words because they are close to each other. 15. Remember the word teenager. Teenager means the people who live between, let's say, 13 and 19 years old. We call them teenager. So here the words 14 from teenager, 15, 16, 17. So we connect the word teenager to that in our mind. So remember, 15 means 15. The last one, the speaker didn't mention any of these choices. The speaker didn't pronounce in pairs, alone, or in a group. So, but here he mentioned the meaning of that. So who can tell me what is the answer? In pairs. The speaker mentioned or said, work with the person next, or said, sorry, next to you. Next to you. So you and the person who sat next to you, which means you are two. And two persons means pairs. Alone means one person, individual. In a group, 3 and more. In pairs, 2. So here you have to be careful with understanding the exercise or the sentence. So here we have 3 skills that we have to remember. The first one, be careful. Don't choose your answer. If you hear the answer at the beginning of the sentence, you have to wait until the speaker finishes his speak so you can choose your answer. Number 2, be careful with the numbers, especially the numbers with 1 and with 0, like 15, 50, 14, 40. Be careful, differentiate between them. And the last one, you have to understand the speaker so you understand and can choose the alternative of his answer. Now, the fourth time, which is very important to me, this is what we call script. Script is the same words, the same pronounced words you hear from the speaker. We can find them at the end of the book, of the English books. So they are very important. If you want to learn the pronunciation, you have to read with the speaker. Now, what you have to do, I will play again the audio track, and if you please, point the words using your finger and try to read with the speaker. Try to imitate. Speak at the same time with him or with her. Okay? Let's start now.
1.1. 1.
Right, everyone. Open your books at page 28. No, sorry, 38.
2.
You have 15 minutes to complete the exercise, and then we'll go through the answers.
3.
Working with the person sitting next to you, read the text about the invention of computers and answer the questions. If you have any problems, put your hand up.
So here, every time please try to imitate, move your lips, read with the speaker, read with the reader, let's say. So try to imitate. This will help you in improving your pronunciation, how to pronounce the word, and your speed in the reading, and then you will remember some of the words. So you have 15 minutes to complete the exercise. And then, so here I learned that how can I continue step after step, and then we will go through the answers. Okay, let's move now to the next exercise. In exercise 3, we have this small purple or blue, dark blue box, which is entitled Read, Study, Skill. These boxes through the book are very very important. You have to remember them. I will ask you about this information in the exams because they are the basics of your skills. You have to understand them. Sometimes you have to memorize them because we have some orders. So here in the study skill box, we will learn how to listen for a specific information. And again, when I said specific information, I mean what? Exact information. Okay, we often listen for specific information, for example, names or numbers. When you are listening for specific information, you have to do and remember 4 steps. Number 1, decide what information you need before you listen. What information you need before you listen. Do I need a name? Do I need an address? Do I need a first name? Do I need a surname, a family name? Do I need a number? Phone number? House number? So you have to decide. Number 2, read the questions you have to answer carefully. This is very important. Before you listen and answer any exercise, the examiner gives you around 15 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, to give you the time to read the questions. When you read the questions, you will get a general idea about what you are going to answer, what you are going to hear about, what is the topic. So it's important to read the answers carefully, or the questions carefully. Number 3, focus your listening on the information you need. For example, in the first question, I have to write a name, a first name. So when I start listening, I have to focus on the names only. I will not focus on the addresses, the numbers, anything else. Finally, write down key information before you start answering. So if I want to write an answer, a phone number, I will write a dash, like symbol for that. Name, I will put the letter N, for example. So I will remember immediately that here I'm going to hear a name. Let's practice something related to this point. Exercise 3, read study skills, we have just finished. 1.2 is the second listening. Look at the student's note. Here is it. Listen to the conversation and complete the notes. Now, when you look here at this card, we have important college information. So, you are going to hear something related to information to a person, and these information are important. And these information are related to the college. So, they are college information. What are these college information? ID number, room number, computer study course code. So the ID number, I'm going to hear a number. Identification number, like a student's number. Room number, the place where I'm going to study. So it could be number and letter. Computer studies course code. The course code means some group of letters and numbers that refer to the course. So here we will listen now and decide the information that we are going to insert. Listen to the first time.
1.2.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm a new student here. I'd like some information, please.
What do you need to know?
Well, my name's Leila Suhail, and I need to know my student identification number.
Layla Suhail. Suhail. Yes, here it is. SC 8831219.
Can you repeat that, please?
Certainly. SC 8831219. Anything else?
Yes, can you tell me the room I should go to? I'm doing computer studies.
You need to go to room F24.
Sorry, did you say F24?
Yes, it's F24.
Thank you. There's just one more thing. Can you tell me the computer studies course code, please?
Yes, it's Infotech 304.
Can you spell that for me?
INFOTECH 304.
Thanks.
Okay, let's listen now to the second time to check your answers.
1.2.
Hello. How can I help you?
I'm a new student here. I'd like some information, please.
What do you need to know?
Well, my name's Layla Suhail, and I need to know my student identification number.
Layla Suhail. Suhail. Yes, here it is. SC 8831219.
Can you repeat that, please?
Certainly. SC 8831219. Anything else?
Yes, can you tell me the room I should go to? I'm doing computer studies.
You need to go to room F24.
Sorry, did you say F24?
Yes, it's F24.
Thank you. There's just one more thing. Can you tell me the computer studies course code, please?
Yes, it's Infotech 304.
Can you spell that for me?
INFOTECH 304.
Thanks.
Now we will listen to the third time and the last time, then we will check the answers. So check your spelling, please. Your letters.
1.2.
Hello. How can I help you?
I'm a new student here. I'd like some information, please.
What do you need to know?
Well, my name's Layla Suhail, and I need to know my student identification number.
Layla Suhail. Suhail. Yes, here it is. SC 8831219.
Can you repeat that, please?
Certainly. SC 8831219. Anything else?
Yes, can you tell me the room I should go to? I'm doing computer studies.
You need to go to room F24.
Sorry, did you say F24?
Yes, it's F24.
Thank you. There's just one more thing. Can you tell me the computer studies course code, please?
Yes, it's Infotech 304.
Can you spell that for me?
INFOTECH 304.
Thanks.
Okay, now here, let's check the answers.
1.2.
Hello.
How can I help you?
I'm
One
a
point-
new student here. I'd like some information,
So
please.
the first answer
What do you
here,
need to know?
Yes.
Well, my name's
SC
Leila Suhail, and I
8813,
need to know my
31219.
student identification number.
Layla
The room
Suhail.
number.
Suhail. Yes, here it is.
24,
SC
and the computer study course code
8831219.
tick.
Can you repeat that, please?
Certainly. SC 883
0.
1219.
Let's practice the
Any-
last time. What I told you about is when you listen and point, please follow the words and try to imitate.
One point two.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm a new student here. I'd like some information, please.
What do you need to know?
Well, my name's Leila Suhail, and I need to know my student identification number.
Layla Suhail. Suhail. Yes, here it is. SC 883 1219.
Can you repeat that, please?
Certainly. SC 883 1219. Anything else?
Yes. Can you tell me the room I should go to? I'm doing computer studies.
You need to go to room F24.
Sorry, did you say F24?
Yes, it's F24.
Thank you. There's just one more thing. Can you tell me the computer studies course code, please?
Yes, it's Infotech 304.
Can you spell that for me?
INFOTECH 304.
Thanks.
Okay, dears, this is the end of our class today that we focused on listening for specific information. And as I mentioned before, specific means exact. As you saw in the exercises, the student asks only for room number, ID number, course code. So these what we call specific information. In the coming class, inshallah, we will talk about listening for gist, which means general idea. So this is the end of the first part of our class. Let's move now to the speaking, to practice the speaking about what we have just finished. Thank you so much for your listening.